while everyone is busy talking about their grandmas and their mamas joining Miss Universe, I'm actually really happy for the girls who have the potential but missed that opportunity because of 1 year, because of a few months. Just a few days ago, Miss Universe announced that they were removing completely the age restrictions for women to join the beauty pageant, and obviously the internet lost its mind. But instead of talking about the negativity, why don't we focus on the bright side and talk about 10 girls, or 11 rather, that can now join Miss Universe once again. Before, these girls were considered to have aged out of the pageant or even to be too close to the deadline for them to apply, so they were technically not eligible. But now that everything has changed with the eligibility for Miss Universe, they can join once again. I hope that you guys are excited for this video. I hope that you enjoy it because I am thrilled to talk to you guys about these girls. I will see you with my full list right after the intro.
Be strong.
The first girl that I want to talk about at number 11 goes to Winwin Marcus. Of course, we all remember the very first reigning Reina Hispanoamericana from the Philippines. She won the pageant in 2017, and honestly, Winwin is just one of those queens that is absolutely loved by Filipinos. Not only I think that she is an excellent performer, we actually reviewed her full performance here on the channel, so you can go and watch that video later, but I also think that she has that, X factor, flavor, spice that it takes to really enjoy herself on stage and make the country proud at the same time. I mean, it's not an easy task to go head to head with the Latinas. In Bolivia, that's exactly what she had to do, and she came out successful. So I have to admit that I will be so down to see a Winwin Marcus 2.0 at Miss Universe. What about you? At number 10 on the list, I'm sure that we all remember and love the beautiful Victoria Velasquez Vincent, VVV as we all remember her. She competed in Miss Universe 2021. Of course, she was definitely one of the fan favorites because she had comm skills to die for, but at the same time, really strong advocacy. I love the way that VVV presented herself on stage. She was very calm, very elegant, very regal, and for me, that always made her stand out for all of the good reasons. A lot of times, people will say that VVV will be a better fit for Miss World. However, I think that right now, with all of the changes that Miss Universe has had, especially with the entire transformational leader narrative, I think it might be time for VVV to come back to pageantry and give us fans what we want. Number 9 on the list goes to Eliza Malin. Now, I know that everyone is just waiting for this woman to come back to pageantry at this point, because with the current changes, it's like God is just asking her, please, Eliza, go back to pageantry. I'm sure that we all remember her from Asia's Next Top Model, as well as, of course, Miss Universe Philippines 2020 when she competed alongside Rabia Mateo, and she was one of the fan favorites to enter the top 5. Imagine the gag when we found out that she was not within the top 5. Hell wanted to break loose, the fans were rioting. She had so much potential and she was so loved by the fandom. She was very close to the people, and I think that's one of the reasons why she won the heart of people. She is now a mother and she is married, but as I said earlier, with all of the changes, there is absolutely nothing keeping her from making a huge comeback. At number 8 on the list, we have the beautiful Pamily Ong. How can we forget about this beauty from Binibining Pilipinas 2019, where she managed to obtain the title of Binibining Pilipinas International. We also remember her clearly from her run at Miss International, where she managed to crack the top 8. And honestly, I think that she is one of the most beautiful queens that the Philippines has ever sent out internationally. When we look at her resume, I think that she will be a perfect match for Miss Universe. She is a lawyer, of course, a former beauty queen, but she might come back to it. So current beauty queen, as well as a model. I mean, I think that with the time that she has had to grow, to explore new things, to maybe go further with her career, it might be a great thing to see her make a comeback and see how much she has evolved and grown as a person. I don't know about you, but if that happens, somebody come pick me up because I'm a faint, okay? At number 7 on the list, we have Emma Tegalao. I think that fans will be so excited to see a comeback from Emma. There were rumors about her joining Miss Universe Philippines just last year, and unfortunately that didn't come to fruition. We know that there is hype around her and the people really want to see her compete again. Emma represented the Philippines at Miss Intercontinental in 2019, and she managed to place within the top 20. Now, here's the thing with me. I honestly believe that Emma deserved better. She is not top 20 material for me. This woman has proved over and over again that she's not only beautiful, but smart, charismatic, and has everything that it takes. You only have to check all of the things that she has accomplished professionally ever since her time as a beauty queen. And I think that coming back with all of those things would only create like the perfect resume. And maybe, who knows, the stars will align for her and she might be able to represent the Philippines at Miss Universe. Moving on to number 6, we have Emmanuel Vera. Now, let me tell you, Emmanuel Vera did not age out per se, but she is really on the limit, as in I don't think that she would have been able to join Miss Universe Philippines again unless the age limit was increased or removed in this particular case. So I'm really excited about the idea that Emmanuel might be able to make a comeback. She was also teasing it on her social media, so I think that she's not against it. And here's what I'm gonna say about Emmanuel. I always had the impression that Emmanuel has been underestimated in the Philippines with her skills and the things that she's capable of. Not only she is incredibly talented, but she is also so beautiful, so eloquent, so smart. Like, this woman can talk for hours and it's like substance. Of course, we all remember that she competed at Miss World Philippines 2 years ago. Then she represented the Philippines at Reinas Panamericana. She managed to finish with the top 5, which is an incredible achievement. And in my opinion, she honestly deserved a little bit more respect and a little bit more support this time around when she competed at Miss Universe Philippines. So I want her to pull all of the tricks that she has under her sleeve, because I promise you, Emmanuel needs to represent the Philippines at least once more internationally. This woman is just a star in my book. Now let's get into the top 5 of girls that I want to see coming back to pageantry. Number 5 goes to Nicole Cordovas. Oh my God. I mean, who would forget about Nicole Cordovas? Nowadays, she is everywhere. She's a model, she's a host, beauty pageant title holder. She competed, of course, back in the day, 2016 at Binibini Pilipinas. She managed to get the title to compete at Miss Grand International. And we all remember how that went, right? She ended up as a first runner-up at Miss Grand. I mean, we know that that is as high as Filipinas can go in Miss Grand. So in my book, she was a winner. I'm honestly surprised at the star quality of Nicole. She has managed to stay really, really relevant in entertainment in the Philippines. I have seen her hosting so many times alongside Catriona, private events, and so many different things that it just shows the lasting power of this woman. I actually have a fun anecdote with her. I met her at one event and I think that she didn't know who I was, but I saw her and I went crazy. Like, I went full on like fanboy mode, and I went to give her a hug and she was like, oh, okay. Like, who is this person? So then I realized that maybe I shouldn't fangirl so hard when I meet the girls. Regardless of age or anything like that, Nicole Cordovas is just like, she has everything that it takes to just make a comeback to pageantry. So I hope that, you know, she has not turned the page completely and moved on to another chapter. There might be at least one more stint for her. Please, Nicole, if you're watching this, come back. At number 4 on the list, obviously, we have to talk about Steffi Abad. Who would forget about Steffi? This woman is arguably, and if you want to argue, I can fight you about this. Steffi is one of the best performers that I have ever seen in Philippine pageantry when it comes to her presence on stage, her pasarela, the way, I mean, like, this woman has so much impact on stage that I can only wish that one day she will make it to the stage of Miss Universe. That will be a gag, not just for Filipinos, but for like everyone out there. Like, she will be able to like go head to head with the Latinas. There's been quite a few times rumors of Steffi coming back to pageantry, but eventually I think that she made it public that she wanted to retire, get married, focus on her business. However, she has been teased to come back to Miss Universe Philippines. They talked about sending her to Miss Supranational. And honestly, back then with the restrictions and the eligibility criteria, Steffi just wouldn't be able to do it anymore because of her marital status. Now that this is not on the way, the age is not a problem, there's really no excuse for Steffi. Girl, take your time, do your things, plan everything in advance, but please give us another round. We are waiting for it. Number 3 on the list, of course, is the beautiful, my friend, and honestly, if she doesn't join one more time at least, I'ma drag her. She knows I will. Katrina Dimaranan. We all remember Katrina from Miss Universe Philippines 2021, where she ended as a first runner-up with the title of Miss Universe Philippines Tourism. Katrina had previously competed at Binibini Pilipinas a few years prior, and she also ended with a similar title, with the tourism title as well. Honestly, I'ma just put it this way. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, nothing like that. Katrina deserves so much better, okay? this woman can speak. This woman is stunning. She can perform. She already represented the USA at Miss Supranational, ended up as a first runner-up over there. So there's honestly, like, I don't know what it is with Katrina. There's like a curse on her with the first runner-up thing. Girl, let me tell you, this woman is a winner. Somebody, can we have a conversation? I just need someone to give a title to this woman, okay? I know that Katrina will be such an excellent representative for Filipinos internationally. I like, as I said, not only her performance, her scum kills, but I just like her as a person. She is so warm. She is so funny. She is so elegant. She can, everything. I'll go as far as to tell you that I look up to this woman so much that when I competed at Mr. Supranational, I made sure to get the same brand manager as Katrina when she competed at Miss Universe Philippines. Nico Nava, if you're watching this, what's up? I know that Katrina has moved on to other projects. She is currently starting to be a nurse, but you never know. It's never too late, Katrina. Please consider it. She's eligible to compete in the Philippines or even in the US. So why not join Miss USA? All I want is to see you at Miss Universe, okay? The rest, you will always represent Filipinos and Americans because that's just who you are. But I just want to see you back in pageantry. Okay, best? Number 2 on the list of girls that I want to see make a comeback, of course, that goes to Maureen Montane. We all remember Maureen, obviously, from Binibining Pilipinas. She also competed, by the way, in Miss USA, where she represented Nevada, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, she won the title of Binibining Pilipinas Globe in 2021. She eventually competed at Miss Globe, where she managed to win the crown. This was a historical moment. Again, similar to Katrina, I'm not even going to sugarcoat this. I'm going to say things that maybe Maureen wouldn't say herself, but Maureen Montane elevated the brand of Miss Globe. Whether people like it or not, I think that Maureen has been the best winner that pageant ever saw. And one thing that Maureen will not tell herself is that not only she has been the best title holders, but I feel like Miss Globe did nothing for Maureen. I wanted to see Maureen traveling a lot more. I wanted to see Maureen networking a lot more. I wanted to see Maureen getting so many more opportunities. And don't get me wrong, she did a lot of those things, but I feel like it was because of the support system that Maureen had in the Philippines, because pageantry is so relevant in the country already, because she has great management in the Philippines, that those opportunities were coming to her. I don't feel like Miss Globe did enough for this woman. Hence, just look at the successor right after Maureen. The pageant has gone to hell. The bar is in hell after Maureen elevated the pageant so much. Look at what happened afterwards. I'm not even gonna get into that. That's a different video. But my point here is that a woman that is so beautiful, so talented, so charismatic, that can do everything from fashion photo shoots to runway, that she can perform on stage, Q&A, she can host, she can do it all. This is a multi-talented woman. I want to see her shine on the biggest stage in the world. And ladies and gentlemen, that is no other stage than Miss Universe. Maureen right now is signed to Mercator. So for a while, I thought that she was going to join, to compete at Miss Supranational. But now with all of these changes, there is no excuse. Maureen Montane, I beg of you, go to Miss Universe Philippines. Give us that, please. Last but absolutely not least on this list, actually, number 1 on my list, it goes to Samantha Bernardo. I love Samantha so much. She holds a special place in my heart because everyone knows that the very first pageant video that I made on this channel was related to Catriona. Then I reacted to Pia. But the very first opinion video that I made, where I was actually talking by myself and not just reacting to a video, was about Samantha Bernardo at Miss Grand International. Again, this is one of the things that Samantha will not say herself. I know that she respects the brand of Grand. I know that she respects Abina so much, and so do I. But I still think that Samantha should have been the winner. And for me, it's one of those things that there's this curse, that people say that Filipinas will not place any higher than a first runner-up. So maybe similar to Nicole Cordovas, that was kind of a win right there, where we know that maybe now we just wouldn't allow her to go any further. But Samantha Bernardo just raised the bar so much in terms of performance, in terms of charisma, in terms of eloquence. I had the opportunity to meet her in person a few times when I was in the Philippines, and she was always just like so extremely nice. genuinely nice. I love that about the girls because we see a lot of beautiful girls in this industry. We see a lot of girls who go on stage and they're incredible, but the moment that you talk to them, you go like, okay, I see that not everyone is so beautiful in the beauty pageant industry. But anyway, Samantha is a queen from A to Z. She has done so extremely well for herself with her career. She has been in Pinoy Big Brother. She has been hosting. She has been everywhere. She has been doing everything. And I'm honestly so happy for that success. To a certain extent, I think that she might not need pageantry anymore as a platform to elevate her name because it's really up there. But for the fans, we will just love to see Samantha Bernardo and her just incredible killer performance on the stage of Miss Universe. That would be the best gift ever. So Sam, if you're watching this, please, if you're not doing it for you, girl, do it for us. All right, everyone. So that was it. That was my 11 girls that I would like to see come back to pageantry in the Philippines now that Miss Universe has completely removed the age limit restrictions. Now that they accept married women, women with children, divorced women, everyone. If there is one thing that I'm really happy about this change, while everyone is busy talking about their grandmas and their mamas joining Miss Universe, I'm actually really happy for the girls who have the potential but missed that opportunity because of 1 year, because of a few months, because they took like a year off, because they decided to focus on their families. I think that it's exciting to know that now they have another shot. Let me know in the comment section, how do you feel about all of this? And if you want more content about Miss Universe, make sure to check out this video right here. I will see you on the next one, everyone. Love you and take care. Ingat!